I'm wearing a salon pause on the back of my neck because I somehow slept incorrectly. Because that's a thing you can do when you're over 30. I don't know if you can tell by the quality of this shot or my complexion, but it is dreary as hell outside. I don't want to hold my breath to see if maybe the power goes out. We're just gonna wing it. Now, for those of you who know, and for those of you who don't, my name is TK, your resident lunatic, and today we are watching episodes 5 and 6 of season 3 of The Legend of Vox Machina. And in our last episode, we actually got a great character moment for Pike, who essentially used her emotional intelligence to manipulate, for lack of a better word, a whole ass demon lord named Xerxes. I remember puzzling after watching this video and going, how did this play out on the table? How were they able to pull this off? Well, it turns out Xerxes actually isn't affiliated with Critical Role, but not Vox Machina. He's a fan favorite from EXU Calamity, which I also haven't watched, and a lot of you have been legitimately begging me to watch it. We'll see. We also have PERCY and Vexalia getting together, which I like, but a lot of people disagreed with me with the assertion that her essentially blowing him off in the beginning seemed a little out of character for her. To me, it looks like Vex, who has been pressing PERCY to be open about his emotions for 2 seasons, suddenly blows him off the minute he wants to be honest right off the bat. Granted, they fixed this pretty much immediately with her just saying like, look, romance is a weird thing for me. I got scared. A lot of bad things happen to the people I'm really close to, and I have a feeling that it's going to keep happening as long as I'm living this life. That kind of took the edge off for me. That was like, oh, okay, I see. She just had a moment of weakness. There was a part of me that wanted PERCY to be a little more annoyed with her, but you know, that's just me. But this is just a symptom of story-driven stories, story-driven narratives, you know? Sometimes when it comes to the overall quest, interactions between characters can get a little weird, especially if you want to preserve the integrity of the quest. Now, this is not an indictment by any means. Story-driven narratives and character-driven narratives have their strengths and weaknesses and minutiae they can all get hung up on. I just happen to prefer one over the other. One character story that is sticking out to me above all others is Scanlan's. Scanlan's story is not Keyleth and Vax, where it's this constant, is it worth it if we're going to lose each other at the end? Or PERCY and Vexalia's honestly straight up need for each other. Scanlan is, for the first time in his life, realizing just how isolated he truly is and how that isolation is not only his fault. He's spinning out every time he has to get in touch with his emotions. He's layering very serious situations with jokes and alcohol. My dude is crashing out repeatedly. No one but Pike seems to give a shit, but he doesn't know how to interact with that other than, oh, this is romantic, let's do some kissing. The way the rest of the team has responded to him has also changed. Well, Scanlan's our comic relief. Whatever he's feeling isn't that serious. That kind of sucks. This is gonna sound really weird, but he reminds me of Roger the Alien. Roger the Alien, essentially an alien chaos god. When you peel back any one of his personas, it reveals a deeply insecure, effeminate alien. That's kind of how Scanlan feels to me sometimes. His internal struggle, kind of subtle, but it's been played so straight that it's kind of wormed its way to the top of all this romantic drama that we've been feeling. I don't know how this is gonna manifest while everyone is running for their lives. We're still trying to get away with the Plate of the Dawn Martyr. I don't know if we're gonna reach the end of the quest by the end of this season. We don't know where Kima is. That's a problem. But without further ado, let us put on our headphones and commence with the drama, because some shit's gone down, man.
Simple enough. So we head to the coast. For the 1000th time.
Oh, this is a flashback. Okay, yeah, cause...
Are you mocking my height?
I'm mocking your thick skull.
That's enough, both of you.
Enemies to lovers. The real shit.
I got this!
Do ya? Yeah, apparently she's a halfling. I thought she was a dwarf. The show doesn't explain certain things. And like, I get it, it's not really that important, but you know, there are some things that you just need to know. Kima's kind of sexy.
Told you I had it.
Alora thinks so too. Listen, I really like watching people who are really good at what they do, be it animated or live action. I think that's attractive. This would be a really bad time to talk about how watching my husband sew anything with his leather work is like the hottest thing I've ever seen. Watching him do like any woodwork or any leather work, it's like the sexiest thing I've ever seen. He's pretty, what can I say? I'm getting off topic. I think I've made up my mind about the new intro. It definitely gets its point across. It is not as exciting as the first one. This, to me, definitely reads like a shonen anime opening, when this show is not a shonen. So, I like it, but it's not as exciting.
I find Kima and rip that fucking monster apart.
Allura is losing it a little bit.
Would you wait if Vexalia was in danger? Would you stand by if Percival's life hung in the balance?
Are you not gonna mention that you got her killed last season?
But we're not involved, are we?
What? No.
Then it's not complicated.
You can't break your own rules, Vex.
I wonder how the others are faring.
Bad. We're still running for our lives. This is where the combustion man went after he was killed in Avatar. I'm sorry. The monster design is so cool.
Keep hiding, rat. I'll find you.
You gotta roll disadvantage on that stealth check, girl. You got plate armor.
Do you see Kima? Footprints? Anything?
The snow is still falling, Allura.
She doesn't do patience. Without me, she'll put herself in even more danger.
Kima's being pretty prudent, so.
All the more reason for us to keep a level head.
Because we're always so level-headed.
You did get her killed last season.
Fuck this.
Oh, never mind. That prudence I was talking about is gone all of a sudden. If she dies, Allura is never going to forgive them. And that's gonna suck even worse.
Over here! Allie?
You do not need to distract her. Percy was talking about the thin ice. It's been a long time since they've done this together, hasn't it? Please don't kill the battle lesbians, come on! Allura is not someone that's accustomed to loss, it seems. I mean, who would be? I don't know how they can beat this guy, not in his own territory.
Ah, fuck my life.
Oh!
It's too goddamn loud!
I'm sorry, we can't all blast magic out of our bloody fingers!
Sorry, they're arguing like siblings. Oh. Oh! Oh no!
Percy?
Percy is unconscious.
This hunt is far from over!
I was about to say, don't run, he might just stomp on her.
Fuck it, let's get weird.
Thank you, Percy. Level heads. Oh. Wings don't help in cold water, do they?
I'm sorry I didn't listen to...
Forget it. Let's go find our
Let's
lady.
just go, please.
They must have happened to the others.
But we have the key, so we can leave, right?
Think that guy'll give us 5 minutes if we ask real nice?
No, Grog.
Allie,
Kima!
Oh.
this again? Why can't you ever trust me?
I just don't...
I don't want to lose you.
You're unpredictable, and it frightens me.
My way of keeping you out of danger.
Kiss your wife!
The gateway.
Right,
Of
right.
course.
Right, sorry. I need the battle lesbians to stay alive.
Are you crazy?
A little bit. Ooh, ah. Oh, no. Vax is in more than trouble.
Scanlan, now!
Oh my god, this is so tense. I really love that Scanlan gets to be badass. Oh. Come on, we can't end the season here.
Mike, get out of there!
I think it's working!
Yeah, but at what cost? It's still called the Dawn Martyr armor.
Oh shit, your head!
What about it?
Oh shit, she looks like me circa 2020.
Oh shit, I don't want to die bald!
Girl, same. We trying that hair regrowth formula, girl. Some eucalyptus and mint, you'll be all right. Oh, let's hope that the dragon and the demon run into each other. Let's hope they make contact. Yeah, there we go. Here's hoping they kill each other. Listen, I just move. let them carry on. I'm out.
Let them fight.
An unstoppable force meets an immovable object. Oh my god. I need to show my dad this. He'd think this is the coolest shit ever. That's so cool. Ooh! Get his ass! Get his ass!
Dragon! Hell of a plan!
We did not do that shit on purpose.
Pike, your hair is...
Perimeter roll on, having a day!
Shut up! I don't want to hear anything. Okay, but we're still gonna have to kill one of them.
Okay, go!
That's Pike, once again, making sure everyone's taken care of. No, we need to leave so they don't notice us. We need to go. Yeah, guys, move. No, maybe we leave so they just fight it out and they don't find us. We're pulling out wrestling moves? This is what we wanted from Godzilla vs. King Kong, by the way. Fatality.
Maybe he's too tired to fight?
Unlikely.
You know me, and you trust me.
I do, but do you want to let me in on the plan? Can we at least talk about the plan?
Survivor of Emberhold. And the woman I
If she gets obliterated and the triumphant music ends, I'm gonna be hurt, but it's gonna be a little funny. Oh, good idea. And now we're taking turns. I love it when they incorporate battle like this. I love when they incorporate D&D battle like this where they're all taking turns. It reminds me of that scene in Advent Children where it looks weird, but they're all taking turns because that's how they do in battle. That's how it would look outside of the game.
How is this thing still alive?
I don't know. It is a dragon.
And it's also an ancient dragon. They're a little hard to kill. But aren't we gonna lose Mythcarver this way? Ooh. That's a brutal death. It's giving Chapter Black Kurama. It's giving the death of younger Toguro.
Careful what you chase, you might just catch it.
Good idea.
Dragon scales.
Percy, do you have an idea? Can we get Mythcarver back? Did we lose Mythcarver? I do like the cherry blossom, the cherry blossom symbolism. That's cute. Spring has sprung again.
Another failure. Useless, all of them.
We've got our villainous breakdown starting to happen. The paranoid villain always goes down somehow.
Who goes there?
It's Machiavelli.
I have the perfect place in mind.
Weren't you Umbrasil's gopher?
Can you bamf us out of here?
I'm spent.
We're all a little tired for jokes, Scanlan.
Otto's Tiny Hut. I think that's what it's called.
Entrez-vous?
Scanlan.
The fucking disco music.
What is that?
I forgot what the spell is called, but it's something something Tiny Hut. But that's cool. I like how they incorporated that into the story. Okay, so while this episode was mostly action, I do really love it for what it is. And honestly, the most action-packed episode we've had thus far. So one of the things I liked about this episode is that no matter how capable your loved one is, you will always fear for their safety, or you will always want them to be safe. They could be the best in their field, but you still don't want to see them get hurt. Being romantically involved as an adventurer, especially with a fellow adventurer, can be really fucking stressful. And that's why I really loved the cherry blossom at the end. In this harsh winter, while we're all arguing and fighting and suffering from this strife, there is always the promise of something changing, of spring coming again. Spring is the season of love, where people start to fall in love and, you know, they mate. Despite how high octane it was, because it was a lot, yeah, there was still something sweet at its heart. A lot of people, they think because this is such a fantastical world that the characters either need to be very stereotypical or very archetypal to be understood, or that they need to be maximum relatable at all times. But that's not necessarily true. Sometimes it's just enough to see that these people, despite everything that they can do, are still human, and they still struggle and they still suffer, but at the same time they still love, they still find joy, and that's the beauty in these kinds of shows, I think. So in this episode, I feel like we're going to be taking a bit of a break.
Now I know what you're thinking. The place is a little small, but I'm a big believer in humble beginnings.
Does he know what those are?
Welcome to my
It's giving
getaway from the
McMansion,
everyday.
Scan. I know you've been dying for this, Scanlan. Anything to take your mind off of the current situation, huh?
A room for you and you and you and you and you and you.
Well, you know, here, Scanlan does love his friends.
What happens if the chateau stays?
Listen, Alora's enjoying herself. This is cute. It's a beach episode. You know what happens after beach episodes? Pain. When things start getting super real.
Did you need something, or just a soak? Mind if I to apologize for being so harsh on you.
I did kill her by accident. It's totally fine.
And it's wonderful how you care about her happiness.
Okay, I thought Percy was being super weird about this originally.
Just, if you're going to be with her, check for traps next time.
Could you put the towel back on? Ah! Oh, she has to train with it. Come on, don't wreck Scanlan's house.
Come in.
Can we actually talk like human beings now?
I don't know. Maybe it's all right to allow yourself a little fun now and then.
Is it?
Because you tend to get really
Impressive
particular when I
stuff
start getting in my
back there.
feelings.
Well, you make a pretty good wingman yourself.
Little on the nose, but I'll take it. I'll leave you to it then.
Or you can get back here and not be a fucking coward. Oh my god, you are driving me insane.
Teammates with benefits.
I feel good without revenge weighing me down.
True. I have a title. That and a piece of silver.
Oh,
will get me
right.
around.
They talked about this last season. I forgot before they went to the Feywild. Despite everything, I really do think Scanlan really wants her to be happy.
Yeah, sorry. They only make chicken. It's a whole thing.
Scanlan's in a bad mood.
And there's still the matter of Dr. Anna Ripley complicating things.
I thought you were past revenge, darling.
She's actively fucking with our plans. It doesn't have anything to do with revenge.
How am I supposed to save Taldore when I can't even talk to my own fucking daughter?
Oh, okay.
I got this one. Excuse me.
I'm gonna go check on him.
Good idea.
Hey, everybody's pretty worried about you. You okay?
No, Scanlan hasn't been okay for a minute.
I don't know where she is. I don't know if she hates me. I abandoned her.
Care for someone other than yourself for the first time and it's freaking you out.
Pike.
All right, I just need something of hers.
Will this work?
The knife she tried to stab him with.
Scanlan fucking Shorthole.
Oh, she does miss him to an extent. You gotta be honest with yourself for the first time, bud. I didn't like that. That made me so sad. What'd you— oh, no, they knew that was gonna happen. Okay, she knew that was gonna happen.
Only had to go to hell and back to get.
The city.
Are we already doing this? Oh, shit! I was genuinely not expecting that. Oh my god. Oh, no.
2 teams.
Why are we splitting the party?
Shit. We can't be everywhere in the city at once.
Sister, we have to be.
I genuinely wasn't expecting how bad that got.
Wish we could give you a warmer welcome, but glad you're here.
This is like a blazing welcome. This is like an inferno of welcome. God. This story really can't let Percy feel good for like a second, can they?
Don't worry, Bubby. Get them out of here.
They look like they could be sisters.
I haven't really learned any water spells yet. How's this?
We're gonna have to learn it on the fly. Create water.
Keep tonguing that hole, dipshit.
Take it easy. Good job, Keyleth. There's something at the center of White House. Right. Out of the castle.
That's a big fucking problem.
Yes, it is.
I'm an even bigger one.
Get his ass, Grog! Oh god, that's cool as shit. Please let homegirl be alright. Oh, okay, good.
I suppose we've had worse family reunions.
This one is up there.
I was like, I don't know. This might be number 2.
Pike! Shield!
See, I like that it shows that they're smart in these times. Like, they've got strategy. They're trying to get people out of there. They're being smart. So it really can't be said that Raishan did this. It just shows that Raishan was right. Oh no, is Percy gonna have to choose between Grog and Cassandra?
Come on, you two.
Okay, good. Grog makes a decision for them. That's what I was hoping for.
This can't be happening.
Percy can't really be happy for like a second, can he?
How did they find Whitestone when the entire city was cloaked?
Raishan sold us out.
Typical. Your judgment is clouded by anger.
Not the time, Raishan. God, you know, she wants these people on her side. She needs to be like 10% less condescending.
You lied!
We're not doing this again, are we?
You really are in no position to be so condescending.
Who else knew of your ties to this place? Who would be bold enough to inform a dragon? Who had motive to destroy the Dorolos?
Oh, Ripley.
Very well, then.
Just tell them, God! You are in no position to be so fucking cryptic.
Stop!
It was Ripley.
She does have an in with the dragons.
Need I remind you that I gave you Ripley's location before and you squandered the chance? It resides in Ankarel, located by Umbrasyl before you destroyed him. Now another treasure hunter seeks it, so time is of the essence.
No, you didn't. You played coy.
And what of our deal?
It's over.
You kind of suck at your job. You suck at both your jobs.
When your last breath leaves your lungs.
Or you could have just been straight with them and none of this would have happened. Right? Right, dumbass. Raishan's design looks really cool, but she's actually kind of annoying. Like, she's really, really annoying.
I thought I could move past this, but Ripley won't let me.
The universe won't let you, dude.
Perhaps I can finally scour them clean in Ripley's blood.
Or, you know, maybe sometimes evil needs to be done. Maybe sometimes evil needs to be done. See, what did I tell you about beach episodes? They always hurt. It always eases you into something really, really dark. So I was kind of right about Scanlan, and I sort of hate that. It actually genuinely hurt to see him in tears like that and for him to blow up at the rest of the team. Do I think that it was right for him to sort of break away from the group for this sort of personal journey? I really don't know. No one was expecting what happened at, I want to keep calling it White Castle, but I know that's not the name, and I know it's not Whiterun either because that's a city, Skyrim, Percy's hometown. Even before Percy's hometown got obliterated, they're still in a really bad situation, and for him to keep sort of going off on his own is definitely going to cause some conflict, because this is not the first time in this season where he's fucked off when they need him. Now, this could coincide with some absences at the table, but in the show, it comes off as irresponsible. I do kind of look forward to that conflict because I love the drama. I feel so bad for Percy, who just wants to be happy. The universe says, fuck you, Percy. Happiness? Fulfillment? Fuck you. The minute he was like, oh, I feel good, I'm like, do you? So I was right about, you know, the beach episode sort of easing you into the pain. They're only gonna catch more static from here. Keyleth's anger is totally justified, but Keyleth is not Raishan's biggest problem. Raishan's biggest problem is herself. She can't be like, oh, you won't listen to me, while flipping her hair and checking her nails like she's hot shit. If she had just cut down on the condescension by maybe 10%, her plan would probably have been successful. If she hadn't been so fucking cryptic about everything, she would probably have convinced Vox Machina to be on their side. She criticizes Keyleth for not being rational, but Keyleth not being rational is fine when she's being an idiot. She's not a good planner. Despite the fact that she's voiced by Cree Summer and she looks cool as hell, she's really annoying and she's not doing herself any favors. So, I mean, yeah, I know I got at Keyleth for not being cooperative, but Raishan is not encouraging cooperation. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. We're really in the shit now. This is the last 2 episodes really picked up as far as action goes. Not exactly drama, but definitely action. And yeah, I'm feeling it. So please like if you like this video. Please subscribe if you really like this video and would like to see more. And if you really, really like me, you can find me on Patreon, where I post full, uncut, uncensored reactions the day before they go up on YouTube. You can find me on any piece of social media: Blue Sky, Tumblr, TikTok, and Instagram. Fuck Twitter. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Do no harm, take no shit, stay weird lovely, and happy eating.